I killed this album. I still do.
No, so did I. Get your punk ass up. That is one of my favorite songs.
Woo! Alexa, off.
Hands down, one of my favorite.
Pull up.
Yasin Bey, Dante Smith, most
Def. I think Dante is dead and gone.
Dante is dead and gone.
If you call him Most Def by mistake at this point,
okay.
I think he'd understand.
You might slide.
He's Yasin Bey.
One of my favorite artists, one of my favorite rappers. When I tell you 1999, Howard University, homecoming in the Valley, him just on the stage flowing, I was sold forever after that. Best ever. And just so not what everybody else was sounding like, talking about. Everything else. And
he is really a major talent.
Yeah.
And it translated into the screen too.
It did.
I think we've talked about this a little bit before, but
yes,
man, musically he was just all over. He can do anything.
He can do anything. And then when you saw him transition to the screen, and I saw him in The Italian Job, Something the Lord Made, and Brown Sugar.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
He had a thing for Queen Latifah and Brown Sugar. He was
what's the other joint with Bruce Willis, was it? When he was like he was kind of like he was kind of slow. The person he was, he had to get him from point A to point B in the city, and people was trying to kill him because he was like a witness in a crime or something.
I don't know what that was called. Now we gotta look it up.
Yeah, Most Def, and I think it was Bruce Willis.
I don't know if it was Bruce Willis, but I mean, just think about the roles, how he transitioned.
16 blocks.
16 blocks.
16 blocks.
16 blocks.
That was one of his most fire performances.
Listen.
He crushed that.
To know that, okay, you're this phenomenal actor, first of all, rapper, and then hold up, wait a minute, we popping up on the screen. Silver screen at that.
Yep.
TV too, but silver screen. Like, it's like, whoa, what else can you do,
Straight
sir?
out, yo. Most Def was that dude.
Such a fan.
Yasin Bey.
Yasin Bey.
My
like,
God, man.
Come on.
We might be trying to go see them. I need to look into those tickets. They're coming to town.
Happen, yes.
I know. Well,
we have other things.
A vacation popped up out of nowhere.
Okay.
Yo, welcome to episode 26 of the Where's Brunch podcast.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing today?
There's always an appropriate time to introduce the episode. We don't know when it happens.
We just be going.
We just be going, and it happens when it happens.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, so what's good?
Nothing. How you?
And we always extra happy on Saturdays after our cheat meals.
Listen, all I know is I had some pizza and I had some Pinot that was phenomenal.
Pizza Wars.
Pizza Wars happened today.
And yeah, that Pinot was amazing.
Listen, we need to go get another bottle of that.
We need to get some more. We go back to Wegmans, going to grab another bottle of that.
Leave it.
French Pinot Noir.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It went extremely well with the pizza.
And we killed the bottle. Let me tell y'all.
We did. We crushed that shit.
It's a different level.
This is not it that you look. If you're watching on YouTube, this is not it.
This ain't it. We drinking leftover wine because we didn't want to open nothing else. We had 3 bottles on the bar that could be finished, so we just decided to pour it out.
Because we're not drinking during the week, so that when we don't finish a bottle, it just sits there.
It sits there for weeks, literally. Like this bottle is 2 weeks old.
Yeah,
this is from our first cheat meal.
Still tastes fine.
It's Mono. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. I'm just making sure.
Why wouldn't it?
Well, I'm just saying it's been sitting for that time, and it got some exposure to the sun. We had in the wrong location. Then I moved it to the top of the bar, and it's doing great there. It's good stuff. Good. She's, for those listening, because we have listeners, she's making funny faces and sipping her wine and staring at me like, why the hell? How could this not be delicious?
It's amazing.
Yo, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm doing pretty well, physically and mentally. I posted a question on social media this past week, and it grew legs and went crazy.
Ooh.
And I just asked people, how are you doing physically and mentally? I want to know.
I saw
just checking in, and it was a lot of, like the first few comments, I kind of responded to them, kind of doing this interaction thing. And then it got out of control and I couldn't respond to everybody.
And to respond in the right way, because people are going through some.
People are going through things. I'm no
life
expert.
is lifing.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Yeah. So it got crazy for a second, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
So everybody, you know, out there, I hope y'all doing okay. If you're not, you know, I hope you are finding ways to improve your well-being physically and mentally.
And check on your strong friends.
Please do.
Check on your friends that always seem happy. Check on your friends that always seem like they got it together. Check on your friends that are always going. Check on those friends, because those are the ones might be neglecting themselves.
That's true.
Neglecting their health.
That's true.
Neglecting just taking a moment to pause and breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our friends haven't had physicals since before the pandemic.
Listen.
Because they just avoiding that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, check on your friends. Like, really say, you know, like, are you? How are you? Like, what are you doing for yourself, and how are you caring for yourself?
Yeah, how's your health, yo?
How's your health?
Physical and mental.
Because people are dying.
Your spiritual health too.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even ask that. That's a whole different thing.
That's another thing. People with spirituality, that's another conversation that many people aren't really able to put even into words if they have certain traumas related to it, or if they have certain feeling ostracized, or feeling like, for the longest time I struggled with thinking I was going to go to hell for certain things that happened in my life. And you know, people really carry that. People really
it's no joke. I don't even think I would ask, because this is like, it's such a personal thing.
Yeah. Like,
you know, I just hope you're doing well spiritually.
Yeah.
You know, put it like that.
Yeah, but people put a lot of weight on themselves based on their spirituality, their religion, their things. They put a lot of pressure on themselves to live up to a certain way and to be a certain thing that maybe they aren't. And then they feel like they're failing in that because they're not living up to a certain standard. And it puts unnecessary stress.
Yeah, I mean, the word unnecessary when it comes to that is an interesting word, because who are we to determine whether it's unnecessary stress or not? Because what if you're putting weight on these things as an individual? You're saying, well, I'm not doing A, B, and C, and I'm feeling stressed because of those things. Like, I feel like I might go to hell because of my behavior, right? And my actions. What if that's true? What if it is a necessary stress? You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know.
What if it is something that you should be concerned with, to the point where it could be stressful to you?
Oh, your behavior?
Yes, your behavior. For instance,
okay, give me
and we're starting this all serious. I had plans on starting this all funny, but this is starting off a little serious. But it's a great conversation, I think. I'll share something. So when I was really on my deen, and you know, I'm a Muslim, so I'm a very, like every other Muslim in this world, every other Christian, every other Jew, or anybody, I'm a sinner, right? We all sin, no matter what.
Absolutely.
You cannot avoid it, right? So when I was most up on my deen, and what deen is in Islam is their practice, right?
Okay.
When I was most up on my practice and felt closest to Allah, right? I had no fear of death.
Okay.
No fear.
All right.
No fear. The further I get from him, and the further I get away from my practice, the more I fear death. So flying, traveling, it's a difference. I noticed the difference in flying. Like landing and stuff, like different parts, different elements of a flight itself is more fearful and puts more fear in me now than it did when I was closer to, when I was more on my practice.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So that's something that it's a struggle. I'm sharing a whole lot with y'all, right? But it's something that I struggle with. It's something that's at the forefront of my mind at all times. And it's not just as easy as just saying, maybe it is. I'm going to do this. One day I'm doing this, and the next day I'm going to just start doing that. It just doesn't always work out that way. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we're all humans, and we have our struggles, and we go through them, and we try to be better. and stuff like that. But shit, man, like someone having those problems. So to say it's an unnecessary stress, ooh, from the outside looking in, maybe so. You know what I'm saying? But when you have that personal struggle going on, man, it could be stressful sometimes.
So do you think like, okay, because I know, I struggle with landings and takeoffs. And I sit next to you.
Yes.
I struggle a lot with that. And I grab your hand. I grip you sometimes. If it gets to a point, does that impact your thoughts or your...
No, the actual turbulence doesn't physically bother me. And at one point, it didn't even mentally bother me.
Okay.
But turbulence doesn't bother me, period. I mean, but it's the idea of this could be it, right? That moment, and knowing that I'm not right at that moment, right? So there's a time in my life when I was praying 5 times a day and going to the masjid maybe twice a week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm far from that now. Now that was my practice. My spirituality was actually a little lower than my actual practice at that point. Meaning, right? Meaning I was going through the actions and doing all the things, but my understanding and my closeness in my spirituality, it wasn't really there. So now I feel like I have way more understanding. Maybe I needed to go away from it to gain the understanding, and then hopefully now I'm working my way back to it. So then it'll be a more of a whole thing at that point. But my practice was so strong that, intentions in Islam, intentions mean a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're trying, your intentions are good, and that carries a lot of weight. So I felt like if I go now, I'm in a pretty good space. I might have some sins to atone for. I had to answer to some things, but man, I'm really on my deen, you know what I'm saying, with good intentions. So I felt good. Like if the plane crashed at that point, hey man, hopefully I'm gonna be in a good space. Now I'll be like, I might have a whiskey on the flight. I have whiskey in my hand.
Oh man.
Don't give me no turbulence while I got whiskey.
Wow.
I mean, listen, I can talk about this lightly or whatever, but it's a really serious thing that a lot of people go through, yo.
Wow, I never even considered.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, I wasn't planning on sharing this. This is nowhere in my notes to talk to y'all about this, but it's a thing for sure. So for all y'all out there going through things physically, emotionally, spiritually, man, we wish the best for y'all. And
absolutely.
We don't have all the answers, but
also if you need to seek assistance, I think seek assistance. Some employers have like employee assistance programs where you might be able to get like free counseling. You might be able to get like your first 6 sessions free. I remember my employer had that where like you could go if you needed assistance. Like if you really had an issue, they would triage you and be like, okay, we want to refer you to a therapist in your area, and your first 6 sessions are free of charge. And then after that, you got to pay for it. I was like, first 6? Hold on.
I might be healed. I might be healed by the end of that.
6, I'm going to be good. So, I mean, take advantage of the benefits that you have. Don't feel ashamed. It's confidential. It's your private business. But if you are paying into benefits, use them.
Use them, yo.
I am a firm believer. Whatever benefits you are paying for right now, use them things.
Listen, all those years, I spent many years, especially as a young man, thinking that I was invincible, right? We don't do this on purpose. We just move this way. You're young, right?
Yes.
And I didn't really learn about FSA and HSA until I met this person right here. She put me onto that. And I was like,
really?
Yes. I wasn't like, I was like, what am I gonna need that for? This is my mind state.
You need it for everything.
I know. I have Invisalign in my mouth right now. Pause, and I use FSA for it.
Listen, you could get your Tylenol paid for with your HSA. You can get your massages paid for with your FSA, HSA. You can do all kinds of things. Acupuncture.
I wouldn't be surprised if Trina went to Wegmans and paid for avocado with HSA. She is that good, y'all.
Supplements, certain things that you're, of course, all of your prescriptions, but supplements, those things you can all get those reimbursed for you. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Take it from me. The list has broadened in the last 2 years about what can be covered under your FSA and HSA program. So I'm just, if you're paying all this money, your employer is paying into it, you're paying into it, why not use the benefits that you are paying for?
Even when you go to the doctor for an appointment, you can use your HSA to pay for the
copay.
The copay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't gotta pay out your pocket for that.
Not like that. No.
No, you don't. Follow-ups, telehealth, urgent care, ER visits.
Yeah, man.
You name it. You name it, okay?
We talk about everything on this podcast. This is Where's Brunch podcast,
hey.
These are the conversations that you're having with your friends.
Heck yeah, because we old. And so we need to know what we're doing.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Shoot. Yo, this is a good segue here. Yo, your coupon game is crazy.
Hey.
Your coupon game, yo.
Hey.
This woman will get a deal, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now looking at the coupon queen.
We might have talked about this a little bit more. Yeah, we need to really talk about your coupon game. Like, the joy that you showed me earlier, you said we're in the living room. I don't know what we're
kitchen.
doing.
We were standing there.
She says, babe. I said, what? She was like, I got $10 off.
At $10 in extra bucks.
In extra bucks at CVS. I said, you're really happy about this, aren't you?
Heck yeah, $10 is a lot of money back.
Tell me about it.
Because if you spend $100 and they're giving you back $10, come on. That's $10 for you to shop in the store that you ain't got to pay for out of your pocket.
That's not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal. And then quarterly, I get like 25% off, 30% off, and then you get like a percentage back off of your purchases every time that you pay. Something comes back to you. So I just feel like, coupons are a thing. I search for a coupon before I make an online purchase. Right. Why would I pay full price for something
you can get
when a website is going to give you a discount?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm 15%.
with you. 15%.
It's impressive.
20%.
Listen.
50%.
When we go to stores and they're like, oh, if you sign up for such and such, you can get blah, blah, blah. I don't even think, I just move out the way because I know she's going to go in there and put her numbers up in.
Yeah. Like, why would we pay full price for something when you could get this? Oh, no, I want to pay full price.
Right.
What?
Right.
I was broke. There was a time when I was real broke.
Right.
Okay? There was a time I was really, really broke.
Indeed.
Really broke. Like, really broke, single mom, paying for 2 kids and myself.
Right.
Coupons were the way to get through and survive while I was trying to juggle my responsibilities. And I learned how to coupon effectively to get stuff in bulk that I needed for the girls.
Coupon is actually also a verb, is what you're talking.
Couponing.
Coupon.
Yeah,
I learned how to coupon effectively. I was like, whoa.
Like, I used to have like a coupon organizer. I'm sorry, it was called a coupon caddy.
I thought you was about to say you should have a coupon orgasm.
Oh no, orgasm. No.
That wasn't going to be surprising. Go ahead, though.
I had a coupon caddy. And so I would get, the Sunday paper, and then in the mail, you also get coupons. So I would clip and you organize them based on categories in the coupon caddy. So when you go to the grocery store,
boom, boom,
you
boom.
just pull them out, boom, 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 and boom.
Alphabetical order according to product or according to store? Like how?
According to type of item, like pastas and rice.
We're digging too deep into the weeds.
Yeah, dairy products, lunch meats. It was just broken up like that. And so I would just get breakfast and cereal and pasta sauce and pastas and like all that kind of stuff. And I would save like tremendously and forget about the double coupon name. Hello.
Yeah.
We're talking like
my brain is
$50 I was saving in groceries on a regular.
My brain is going right now.
Really?
Yeah, people know you at the grocery store and stuff though. They know you at stores.
They know me at stores.
You had a seafood guy at HelloFresh?
At
Amazon Fresh?
My seafood guy knew me because I was coming in there asking for lobster tails because Amazon Fresh on the low is the place to get lobster tails for really cheap compared to all the other grocery stores. They come in fresh, they're frozen, and they're like $6 a tail.
Right.
But there was some other woman who was ordering the tails by the tray. She was ordering like a full tray of tails, like 24, and paying for it. And so he would try to slide some to the side for me.
He knew he was coming.
Because he knew I was coming, and I would ask for lobster tails, especially during the pandemic. Oh, right around the corner from the house.
We used to get our salmon from there when you cook the salmon.
He would give me the best cuts of salmon.
I'm like, Trina, go ahead and take your wedding ring off real quick before you go to the store. And get us the belly cut.
He would give me the freshest of the fresh. Okay? Whatever. My friend, I haven't seen you in such a long time. I went in there recently. He was like, where have you been? I was like, I moved.
Ooh,
but I still work near there, so I stopped by.
Yo, that is crazy, man. That is
Even the girls knew. I had the girls on it. When they were little, they would clip for me. I would have them clip the coupons for me.
They find joy. They found joy out of it, helping you out.
Yes,
like just kind of like helping mom out.
Yeah, I'm helping mommy. Oh, mommy, here's coupons for cereal that we like.
We get this.
Yeah, we get this.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
you taught him how to save money.
I did. I really did, because now Jordan is on it like the Lord. Brown hornet.
She's no joke. On it like the brown hornet. Oh man.
She be looking for coupons, and she tells me when she gets stuff, because like, Mom,
guess what I got? Oh man, this is great.
And Kennedy does it too, because she shops at Aeropostale and all those places, and she signed up for their mailing list, so she knows when they're dropping a sale, and they also give her like a coupon code, and then she has points from shopping before in the app. And so yeah, I've taught them that.
I do have the Capital One thing online. When I go to buy something, it'll pop up on my screen and say, look for coupons. And I hit the button. Sometimes it come up with some stuff.
Sometimes it come up with some savings.
And it does always talk about rewards and stuff. Always asking, look, you can get rewards for buying this.
Yeah, and then you checking and your points be adding up, and then we can slide that towards a plane ticket.
And go somewhere. Speaking of, man, we need to talk about that, how that happened. Man, this episode has gone completely off the rails. I just want to say
there's nothing that we wrote down.
Nothing that we wrote down. Completely off the rails.
Yes.
The other day,
should we tag this in the Marriage Chronicles?
Maybe so.
Okay.
We'll see. Okay. We'll see what pops. We'll see where it goes. The other day, we're in the living room. No. I'm in the living room.
I was in bed.
And she's in bed, working from the bedroom office, is what we'll say.
Actually, that was a sick day.
Okay, it was a sick day, you're right. And she says, oh, babe, what's up? She says, no, from a distance, right? I don't know if you might text me or say, we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
Text me.
I sent you a screenshot.
She says that what's the airline?
JetBlue. My favorite airline.
Has flights for like, you know how they do. $3 flights or whatever, right? So super cheap flights. And I'm like, all right, cool. I said, what kind of day? She's like, we travel on Tuesday and Wednesday, and you get a $19 flight or something to that effect.
$64.
Right? $64, right? And I'm like, oh, word. So, we have been talking about trying to sneak away, because we're trying to do this save money thing, even though we're failing miserably right now. But we're trying to do the save money thing. And she says, I said, all right, cool. I said, let's talk. Let's look at it. I got a meeting coming up in 3 minutes. Said, we're going to do this meeting, and we'll talk about it afterwards. So, do my meeting. Boom. Knock it out. I walked back to the bedroom. I said, all right, so I told her the good news. I had a call, actually, and I had a call for after the meeting. Knock that out, and I go back to talk to her. I say, yo, had this call. Boom, it went well. It was this, that, and the third. She's like, oh, great. She has this funny look on her face. I said, okay, tell me about this this flight thing. What'd you tell me?
Oh, I purchased some tickets.
She booked like a 25-day vacation.
Oh, you lying. You lying. It was Wednesday to Tuesday. Or Wednesday to Monday. No, it was Wednesday to Tuesday. A 6-day.
She didn't care if it was somebody's birthday. If my grandmother was coming to visit. Nothing. She booked that shit. We ain't had no conversation. I was like, all right, cool. So we're going somewhere on this date. I'm with you. I am with it. I'm here. We're here together. But yeah, man, that's just a little funny thing, man. It was funny. Your
face was like, okay.
I had to, as the black woman delegation says, process it. I needed time to process this.
He processed it really well. Like, he went back, he sat down for a minute, he sent me a text. He's like, okay, so about these dates.
Wrap my mind around this.
So how many days is this?
Are we working from there?
Are we working?
Because it was like, a solid week. They're like, yo, as a contractor, you know what I'm saying? I don't get a whole lot of vacation days.
Right.
And I don't think it was till dinner time. And I was like, hey, those are...
Can we change these tickets a little bit? Can we move these tickets from just here until here? And I was like, okay, we can adjust the tickets a little bit. It only cost me $40 more to adjust the tickets.
Because you got refundable tickets.
Because I got refundable tickets.
Very smart in that type of scenario. You got refundable tickets.
Yes. And in the first 24 hours, we could cancel completely if you didn't want to go.
Okay, well, there's that.
Yeah.
We do want to go. We're going to go.
Yeah.
And it worked out. We shaved 2 days off.
Yeah.
It really made things way less complicated, right?
It did. It totally did.
And then come to find out, there's a bunch of stuff going on, like between that. Right after that, like we had some stuff
we had
that
some
really
events and stuff.
Yeah, that it paved and the shaving those 2 days already worked out.
Yeah.
So, that was hilarious though. Yeah. I was like, all right, okay, all right. Let's.
It's time. Like I'm tired. I need some sunshine. I need some Florida sun because there ain't no sun up here in the Northeast. I love the Northeast. I get it. It's great, but there's a cloud cover here.
Yo, man.
There is a cloud cover. You can tell when you cross if you're driving up 95. Once you hit about North Carolina, the top of North Carolina, it starts to get cloudy here. The sun is down south. So I need that southern sunshine. I don't belong here. I keep telling you that. So yeah. So I mean, the tickets were just so damn cheap. JetBlue was having a sale.
Yeah, they did.
They sent me a text.
We capitalized.
They sent me a text in the app. They sent me a text. They sent me an email. And when you get those kind of signs, and then you go look, you're like, wait a minute.
Right.
$64 one way times 2. Oh, wait a minute. It becomes, like a no-brainer. It's not too bad.
So I'm looking forward to vacation. Yeah,
I am so looking forward.
We're going back to somewhere where we've been before, and somewhere we'll go back there many times in the future.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to it.
It's great. I'm excited.
Some suns.
Get some layout.
Yeah, some chill time.
Get some chill time because we've been working hard.
Yeah, man, we've been on this fitness journey.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's not easy.
It isn't
some tough days sometimes.
Some days I'm like, listen, F this shit.
F this shit. Okay.
But thank you to my accountability partners. Thank you to Coach Keisha. Thank you to Keisha, the brunch crew ladies for us checking in on each other and, just being accountable. And thank you to you for being a great spouse workout partner who has worked out with me on days, gone to the cardio room with me on days, done circuits with me.
Push you a little bit this morning, right?
To get my ass out the bed.
We was we did the elliptical, then we hit the treadmill, was doing our little brisk walk. Then I started running. Then
he started running and
running.
I was like, okay, he's getting 1 minute of running out of me. 1 minute.
Hey, look at you, man. You got it in.
Yeah, I did. I did. I appreciate you being there with me through the journey because it's not easy to go on this journey of trying to get your shit together.
Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something. Sound the horns right now. Somebody tried on some jeans.
Oh my god.
A couple of pairs of jeans.
Oh my goodness.
And they was not fitting the same as they were before.
Oh my gosh. My clothes fit. Or okay, I got room.
Yeah. It was a couple of cases now. We got 3 different cases.
We had 3 different cases, 3 different pairs of jeans.
Yep.
First were my G-Star jeans that I purchased for myself for my birthday that I had been looking at since pre-Christmas. Probably the most expensive pair of jeans that I've ever purchased in my entire life. And they were
Welcome to my world.
It's your fault because he stays buying G-Star jeans.
All my jeans are G-Star except these new, more expensive jeans that I'm wearing now.
Yeah. So I saw these wide-legged, high-waisted, boom, boom, boom jeans. I know my booty looks good on most days, but I've put on a little, you know, and I had a little midsection situation. So I wore them for my birthday, and I thought I was going to die. I was sitting at the restaurant like trying to hold it in and sit straight, because if you bulge forward, it's cutting into my...
Take somebody's eye out with a button.
It's cutting into my appendix. So...
Cut to your appendix.
So to try them on... And tried them on. What day was it? Yesterday?
Couple days. Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday, I decided I was in the closet. Let me just see what these jeans are feeling like. So I tried them on. I was like, oh, I got room. Like, I could wear these every day and be like balling. Like, what?
She's like, babe. And I thought she found some coupons or something.
Yeah. Really? You thought it? So I came and showed him, and then we looked at the picture of me wearing them on my birthday.
Which you still look good in there, but you can tell
they were tight.
Yeah, on your thighs and everything.
They was tight everywhere. You know how it's tight on your belly, tight on your thighs, tight. Boom, 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 pow, everywhere.
And you really, on the low, you hate tight.
I don't like
You don't like tight.
I don't like tight.
Right.
At all. I want to be comfortable.
Right.
I want I want to be able to just move around and move freely. I don't like skin tight. I mean, I come from an age of baggy jeans and baggy overalls and all that stuff. So I don't need anything to fit skin tight on me. You don't need to know what my goodies look like. They're not for you.
We're fine. A rocking 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off, boo.
Exactly. So I tried on those, and then I tried on these other jeans that I got from limelush.com, which were these jeans that I saw on Instagram. Another pair of high-waisted, but they had like a button fly, and they've got like distressed cutout knees, but they're too long, and I need to take them to get them altered because I'm short. But they fit. When I first bought them, they fit. Now I got a whole lot of room in those too.
You got a whole lot of room in those. Yep.
So I'm kind of like waiting on how I'm going.
Gotta wait. Gotta keep working out because you're not at your final destination yet.
I'm not at my final destination because I've given myself 16 weeks. I feel like for me to get where I really want to be, I need 16 weeks. And then today, I decided to try on the jumper that I wore on my birthday.
Yeah.
From Cut Cloth. Cut Cloth Denim is another place that I was introduced to by Wantable. They were like a clothing company that delivers like boxes to you of clothing, or it might have been Stitch Fix, but I think it was Wantable. And Cut Cloth Denim, they fit me really, really great. So I get their little text messages, and they were having a sale before Christmas, and I got like this one piece, like, you know, jumpsuit, like a flight suit, but in denim. And I tried it on today, and the whole crotch area is
bunched up,
bulging. Like, what am I gonna do with this?
Yup. They too big for you now. They're gonna get too big for you soon. Gonna be like too big for real, like.
Yeah, so my clothes are not fitting right now.
Good for you. It's like I said earlier, it's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem to have, and I'm not done. I'm just starting.
This is the end of week 3.
Yeah.
And we haven't even weighed ourselves since the beginning of week 1.
We have not gotten on the scale.
Scale is away. So we got one more week and then we'll weigh ourselves at the end of this next week.
We'll weigh ourselves next week, and then we have 4 more weeks of the program. And then I have another 8 more weeks after that I'm committed to just get my body where I feel like it should be. Yeah,
I'll probably be doing something a little different for that time. I want to get more to some weights and stuff and build a little bit more muscle and stuff because I'm gonna be. I can't lose too much. You know, man. Listen,
you get some weight.
Little something, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Congratulations, man. It's good work, yo.
Thank you.
Good work. Very, very good. Good job, baby.
Thank you. I appreciate you supporting me through it and being my partner through it.
This is the teamwork make the dream work, we always say.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? What do we have everybody say at our wedding when we posted the pictures? CMB?
CMB. We all we got.
We all we got.
Hey.
Yeah. So you had some topics you want to talk about. What you want to? What's eating you up right now? What's burning? What's going on? Pause.
Oh gosh, I don't know if it's just my Instagram algorithm or if it's every Black woman's algorithm, but it just seems to me like right now the hot topic or the thing to be is to be like, niggas ain't shit and fuck them, and not be in a relationship. That it's easier to be single.
She belongs to the streets.
Anyway, that it's easier to not deal with a partner's spouse because you don't want to deal with their baggage, their bullshit, they're this, they're that, they're all that.
Right.
And so it's just like, is that what we're pumping now to everybody? Is that what they're, because I know that they say that the numbers are down, whoever they are, the numbers are supposedly down about coupling, that more people are deciding to stay single and not be in a committed long-term marital agreement. And it's just, it's like, is that what it is now? Is that where we going now? Is that not cool? Is it not cool to be married no more?
I really don't think that. I think it's a small demographic that is really trying to live like that, right? They're pumping. This is being pumped. I want to stop saying they. Who? You know what I'm saying? But this is being pumped all over the place. But I think largely, I don't know, man. I don't know if people are.
I think women want to be in a relationship with a man.
I think people want to be in relationships with each other.
I think
women want to be with guys, or they want to be with another woman, and vice versa. Guys want to be with someone. You know, people want to be with someone.
Right.
Right. And there is a movement of, I'm a bad bitch and I don't need shit and I don't need that, I need this and the third and whatnot. That's out there. And I think that there's just a very small demographic that's actually following behind that narrative and trying to live that way.
Okay, I just see a lot of it lately. A lot of little think pieces and podcast discussions and all of this and all of that about women and men and the relationship types and the singledom and how life is grand and life is great and you ain't got to worry about nobody. If you want to catch a flight on this day, you could just do it and you ain't got to. And I'm just like,
you know, a lot of that shit comes after a whole bunch of failed relationships, right?
Yeah, and everybody has failed.
Everyone has failed relationships.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And
absolutely.
It comes after a bunch of failed relationships. But here's my question to those people. The people who are saying, you know, fuck dudes, whatever, and fuck these niggas, and, you know, just do your own thing, girl, and get your own shit. You don't need this, that, and the third. All that failure, all these fuck niggas that you come in contact with, have you ever stopped to wonder why you keep coming in contact with them? Have you stopped to think, what about you attracts that? Have you done anything to change your actions, change your environment so that you stop attracting the fuck shit? Is anyone thinking about this? Because the laws of attraction is a real thing. So whatever you put out into the universe, it's gonna come back to you, right? So you putting out bullshit, you're gonna get bullshit back. You have to eventually think to yourself, man, you know, like I said this last week, I've been single for 8 years. I'm saying that if I ever come across something real that I won't run away, but am I really putting myself in position to even come across something real? So I had to stop what I'm doing, change my behaviors, change my environment, and maybe I will attract something real. Lo and behold, I got married on October 8th, 2022.
Hey, yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that what I did is going to work for everybody, but it's something I really believe in. Like, you have to, when you get all these fuck niggas, he's a fuck nigga, he's a fuck nigga, you a narcissist, this person a narcissist, that, and all these different things. Yo, you know, eventually you have to look at yourself, son, and say, maybe it's something that I'm doing that I'm attracting to this. I'm attracting to this shit all the time. This shit is in my life all the time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. I mean, as a former hot girl, before city girls were up, there were hot girls. And so as a former hot girl who was in the streets a lot, I lived my 20s until I got married to the fullest. I definitely recognize the behaviors and the attractions, but also it did take a clinical professional to point out to me some of the choices that I was making that might hinder my success, and the work that I needed to do on myself regarding certain childhood unresolved issues, certain self-esteem issues, certain things about myself that I was doing in relation to prior traumas that I needed to address, and probably were better to address before getting into a relationship with anybody. So, there are the years to dance on tables and pop bottles and do all the things. I did it.
But don't complain about niggas ain't shit while you doing all that.
Because those are the dudes that you attract while you dancing on a table.
Right.
Those dudes are, they kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all goes together. Dude, that's exactly who you're supposed to be attracting.
Yeah. So when you're doing that at that period of time, it's for that period of time. That's not necessarily the person that you should spend the rest of your life with. If y'all figure that out, that's amazing. But, with the work and the self-work and the reflection, and yes, understanding the laws of attraction. I think The Secret came out when I was like 20 something. I can't remember, but I remember watching The Secret and realizing like, oh.
What is that, a movie?
Yeah, well, it was like a video telling you about the laws of attraction.
Oh, okay. No, I've never seen that.
You never seen the book on The Secret?
No.
It's kind of like Dianetics. It's pretty cultish.
Okay.
But, it's pretty deep, and it helps you to understand the laws of attraction, and what you put out is what you get back, and all these types of things, and help kind of like self-motivation, self-work, self-improvement.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sound like deep or some shit. Like, for real, like, I read a bunch of books in my life, and I probably read some books about this, but I really just kind of came to some of those conclusions based on just observing how my life went and just seeing how shit be happening.
Yeah.
Like when the whole term bullshit in, bullshit out. Like if you're trying to accomplish something, whatever type of effort you put in is the type of outcome. So it's like those kind of things, the way the universe be working and shit, it's just like, so yeah, I didn't see The Secret. I don't know about that, whatnot. And, but yeah, it's real, man. You have to respect it.
There's just certain conversations that I feel like parents, at least from our generation, maybe didn't have with us about things.
Oh like no,
that maybe we're in better situations to talk to our kids.
Yes,
about and expose them to way earlier so that they don't make the same mistakes that we made. And so, maybe I didn't know best.
We didn't know. We did not know, Trina. Yeah. We didn't know. Our parents was caught up in the matrix, yo. They whatever they were told, and you got some anomalies like your granddad, right? Like some of them was just like what they telling you was bullshit. Yeah. But most of them was like, yo, you need to go get you a good
government job and work there for 30 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like the same old shit that they pump, and they pump that right to the kids.
Yeah.
So we had to learn on our own.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And so that's the benefit. That's our kids benefit.
Absolutely.
We can tell them, yo, bro, my son is a photographer. I'm like, yo, go live your passion. And if that means that you have to work you graduate college, and you got to work at a coffee shop, and you got to do freelance shit, and you got to do 10 other things to make ends meet. If that's your passion and it makes you extremely happy,
absolutely,
go for it.
Do it.
Go for it. It's not just about making a whole bunch of money, because like the late great notorious B.I.G. said, more money, more problems.
Absolutely.
You better believe it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Which is shit. Why it's interesting raising artistic kids and them getting the pushback. Maybe one parent is more pushback than the other. In my instance, where it wasn't exactly supported by both parents for my kids. But it's important for kids to not be in the situation where they're hating what they do at year 18 of their careers, because nobody told them in the beginning to follow your passion or to take the time to understand what the hell your passion is.
Yep.
Yep.
Instead, you're just pushing them to do the status quo.
The good government job with the benefits.
Government job.
and all those things, the safety net.
Those things are cool.
And don't get me wrong, the safety net is great. The safety
Yes.
net is cool. The safety net allows me to pay for people's tuition.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, am I fulfilled and am I happy in what I'm doing in my career right now? No.
Right. Yeah, and that's a whole other episode.
Yeah.
It's a whole other episode.
Yeah.
But yo, I got some drama that I wanted to bring. I got some issues, yo.
You got issues?
This is where I really plan on opening the episode.
Oh, okay.
But we got all serious.
Okay, we'll go for it.
I got some issues with the black woman delegation.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be making some questionable choices, questionable calls out here in these streets.
Say word.
It seems like any man off the street can grow a beard and becomes a black woman delegation favorite. You
want to talk about Travis Kelce?
We talking about Travis Kelce. Travis didn't he cut his beard off?
Remember when he cut that beard off and he broke up with his girlfriend and we was all like, nah, boo.
Look like Pee Wee Herman. Y'all got these dudes at the barbecue. Him, what's the boxer? Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant.
White boy Caleb.
Y'all
Shout
got
out to
these
white boy
dudes.
Caleb.
Y'all got shout out to Caleb Plant, man. Good luck tonight, man.
Good luck tonight, Caleb.
It'll be Monday by the time y'all hear or see this, but I hope he didn't get his rib cage displayed. He's a very good boxer, man, so he might win. But y'all be invited. These dudes be coming to the barbecue, getting my good ribs and my good barbecue before I get a chance to get a plate, because he grew a good beard.
Because he grew
a good beard. Y'all, what's up with the black Ron Isley?
This is Mr. Big. How you doing, Mr. Big? Kelly's telling me that you're sleeping with another woman.
Yo, they had something, man. God, they had something.
Sleeping with it doesn't mean.
Listen, Ron Isley grew his beard out. And a black woman delegation hit the button and said, give it up to him.
Give it. Throw the panties at him.
Y'all understand that
fool? Oh, man.
If that fool shaved that beard, you are going to panic and run out of there without your clothes on.
What is that chin?
Yo, shout out to Ron Isley. All respect due to the guy.
Come on now. Mr. Big came out good. He looked good. Like he's 72, 73?
I don't exactly. Like, yo, I know this nigga is 7,700 years old.
But his wife is like my age.
Well, yeah.
And gave him a son, Ron Isley Jr.
That's a whole different situation.
Yeah, his backup singer.
Topic right there.
He married his backup singer. She had a baby and everything. They still together.
Yeah, man, they city girls up, I guess.
City girls up.
You know what I'm saying? Black woman delegation is letting everybody in.
Listen, what I will say is, I mean, you know, if they cute or whatever.
Oh, what I will say is, I mean, you know.
If they cute or whatever. I mean, Travis Kelce was looking like, you know, how John B. Oh, yeah. He was looking.
John B.
Travis Kelce was looking kind of good. The ladies was like, okay. And he had a sister as a girlfriend. So he was like, okay. So he might. You know, he might know what he doing.
I'll be letting anybody in. You know,
we don't be letting anybody in. Listen, y'all got Larsa Pippen.
Y'all who?
Y'all black men.
Who? Well, we don't have a delegation. Y'all who? We are independent thinkers on this side.
Oh,
y'all got the black women delegation.
Oh, y'all all independent thinkers. How everybody wants somebody exotic with a big booty and jet black hair who almost looks black.
Oh no, my baby black. What you talking about? My baby graduated from Howard University. What you talking about?
Ain't you know.
I don't know what you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
The impressionable men out there always want the exotic looking with the jet black waist length hair and the hourglass figure with the booty done. And yeah, y'all get a Larsa Pippen.
So if they get, that's what she is. That's what she got. What is she?
She's Latino.
She's Latino. She was Latina. Excuse me. So was she? What did she look like before? Did she look different before?
Her booty didn't look like that.
Oh, for real, she got her booty done. So we don't be letting anybody. We don't let anybody with BBL in. We don't be letting them to the barbecue.
Y'all let the whole.
They are not cut. They are not cut in front of you at the barbecue.
You let the whole Kardashian clan.
They are not getting.
Y'all
what you
let
like, baby?
The whole Kardashian clan in, please.
What's the dude name? The one that used to ran the Olympics, then he became a woman. What's his name?
Caitlyn.
We didn't let Caitlyn in.
But you let his children in.
Huh?
You let his children in.
Who?
Kim.
No,
Chloe.
whose children?
Bruce's children.
Who's Bruce?
Caitlin's children. Stop it. Damn it. Caitlyn. Kylie is his child.
No, listen. Kim
child.
Kim was let in, right? And then
Here come Chloe.
But Chloe, we was like, Chloe, you can stay on the outside.
Oh, now she's all super skinny, y'all.
Nah, we still like Chloe. We still questionable because we remember what she looked like.
Y'all wrong for that shit. Y'all wrong for that shit. She can't do nothing.
Yo, man. Hilarious, man. Shout out to Black Women. I don't want no heat, yo.
Listen,
I don't want no drama.
Listen, leave us alone with who we let come to the cookout.
Not long as they not cutting in front of me and getting my damn barbecue ribs before me. My potato salad. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna get in line because she's gonna make his plate.
Lord have mercy. If we see some chick making what's his name? Kansas City Chiefs quarter running back or whatever he is.
Travis Kelce.
Getting if his girl making his plate before I get my shit, I'm gonna be looking at you like, you better punch her in the face or something.
Listen, why you send me to jail for assault? What?
No, now you worried about going to jail. You don't care about the 25 people in line in the movies.
Listen, oh wow,
you don't care about them. Now you worried. You don't care about smuggling in alcohol in the movie theater.
Listen, just for the record, I went to the front of an empty line.
She did.
Yes, the other line, the A-lister line, was down the road.
We got some nasty comment on YouTube. I loved it. You should do that. She's the wrong person. Gonna be alive. It's gonna be a bad day for her.
First, I went to an empty line and I got to the front because they had blocked it off, and so I just casually went over to the front of the line and waited for them to service me.
Man, we pause. We got this straightened out on the last pod. It's all good. It's all good.
We did. Well, I want to know. When you're watching shows, series, and everything, do you wait on your spouse to catch up, or do you just keep watching and ignore that your spouse is not there with you? Because we're coming from separate households into one household, and there were shows that you were watching without me.
Listen, man.
And now I haven't watched those shows, and you're not waiting. You're still watching. Like, I haven't watched Snowfall. Well, I did. I started watching Snowfall, but then I stopped watching Snowfall because I don't know why. I just stopped watching it. And now it's at the point where it's in the final season.
It's the final season.
So now I got to watch this whole shit by myself, which I'm
no,
probably
you don't.
never going to do.
No, you just didn't watch Snowfall.
Right.
You know, you told me that you tried and you just stopped. You just didn't watch it.
I fell asleep and I didn't have FX. Because at first the streaming thing wasn't,
it wasn't like
it wasn't
Hulu.
on Hulu in the beginning. So
yeah. So, but that just to clear that up, like Ted Lasso season 3 is out, and I'm ready to watch.
Okay, well,
but you haven't watched Ted Lasso, so I'm trying to wait.
I've just started episode 1, so tomorrow my plan is to get up on it.
But it's tough, Trina, because we watch so many shows. When do you fit in time to watch Ted Lasso? And we spend so much time together. You know what I mean?
Well, like, Your Honor is done.
Yes.
BMF is done.
Yes.
Mayor of Kingstown is done.
Yes.
So now I got time to watch Ted Lasso.
Maybe so. Okay. What am I going to do?
Listen.
I got Snowfall to finish up.
Yeah, you got Snowfall.
Snowfall is good. Yo, Your Honor was good.
It was.
Man, do you think that's the end?
I mean, they said that it was really only supposed to be one season. It was supposed to be a limited series, but because of how crazy the feedback was, they extended it to a second season. But now they feel like they've wrapped it up and it's a wrap, and Showtime has not said anything about a third.
No, I think that's it.
I think that's it. I mean, he went back to jail.
I know. Well, okay. Spoiler alert after.
Spoiler alert.
But it's just so much more that could happen with that show. With the mafia dad, you know what I'm saying? Him, he's alive.
Jimmy Baxter is in the hospital.
And alive.
You know what I'm saying?
He opened his
eyes.
Yeah. Well, it was a little less dramatic than that, but he just opened time. You that Jimmy Baxter look? That's what you trying to do?
That's what he did.
And I mean, I was just surprised that he never like manned up and like really put his foot down. Like he really is like a punk.
Well, because his wife is of the crime family, so he could only do so much, especially with his father-in-law all of a sudden lurking around everywhere.
Right.
But you see how she did that shit?
Yeah, she threw him away.
She got her daddy.
She put herself in a position of power.
She got her daddy put in jail.
But that's a whole other situation right there now, because she's going against the family. Now she's officially going against her own family.
Yes, because he told her,
you can't be in charge.
There's a way that things go, and I'm sorry, but you will never be.
Yep.
You will never be.
Yo, Your Honor was good, man. I don't know. Maybe somebody can convince him, but I really think it's over with.
I think it's over. And sometimes it's best to just let it be. Like a really great show to watch is Your Honor. You can watch 2 full seasons and be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. We always want to see more, but then when they do more and it sucks, then we're like, they should have just stopped
left
this.
it where it was.
Mayor of Kingstown was insane.
Listen, the mayor of Kingstown is the deepest, darkest, most depressing town.
Man.
Is it Pennsylvania?
I don't know where
Michigan.
the hell
Where the hell are they?
Like that. Ohio.
Some interlocked city that is deep and dark as hell. The music is ominous the entire show, and it's just like this town ain't but so big. Remember when he disappeared for the day and couldn't nobody find him?
Right.
How?
Right.
Kingstown ain't that big.
Right.
Listen.
It was crazy. They wrapped that one up. That season wrapped up really well. I
That
hope he's
was
doing well
crazy.
too, that actor.
Yeah, Jeremy Ritter.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
I hope
he
he's
got
doing
hurt
well.
by the snow plow in his yard. He got
Dope
ran
show.
over.
Dope show. One of our favorite shows for sure.
One of our favorites. It's not like quite on the Oz level of prison debacle.
No, it's on a different side of things.
It's on a different side of things.
Oz was in the prison. This is really outside the prison,
outside
in
the
a relationship.
We had a little bit of an insight when the prison war, lockdown, overthrow, mayhem happened. But for the most part, it's what's going on outside to control what's going on inside.
And how inside is controlling what's going on outside. You know what I mean?
Crazy shit.
This small town, prison is the biggest business in town.
Prison is the business.
That's their business in town.
Yo, no thank you. I could not live in a town where this big ass prison is controlling the livelihood of and the safety of the community.
A shocker, surprise show that we both got hooked on at the same together. Shrinking.
Oh, Shrinking is great. It's on Apple TV. Okay, Harrison Ford is in it. And that's the only major name that I can give you in the cast.
There's the lead guy. He is a major actor too, though. I just don't know his name. Yeah.
But a really great cast. They're dealing with trauma. Everybody has a different level of trauma that they are dealing with in their lives. And on top of that, they're a crew of therapists.
Yeah.
Really great show.
Feel good show.
Feel good show. Dealing with grief. Dealing with recovering from grief.
Really good, man.
Dealing with Parkinson's, dealing with divorce, dealing with children who are recovering from grief, and the process of therapy, different methods of therapy.
That's why I thought you would like Ted Lasso. If you like this show, which you do,
I do.
I was like, you might like Ted Lasso. I didn't think you would like Ted Lasso until I saw that you like this show.
I love Shrinking.
Ted Lasso is really, really good.
Yeah.
If you really get into it, give it a chance.
I'm gonna give it a chance
Just
tomorrow.
hang in there and keep watching it. Keep watching it. It's just such a good show.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
So yeah, Shrinking is dope, man.
Shrinking is great. If you have Apple TV, give it a check out. It's so good. Yeah, and they are so dysfunctional
and funny. It's funny
and funny. Like you're gonna be laughing. A couple of times I was teared up, and it's just like wow.
And as you all know, one of our staples is Abbott Elementary. Come on, forget about it.
Yeah,
we love that show. I loved them.
Tyler James Williams just revealed that the people from some producer from Everybody Hates Chris told him that he was never going to work again.
Really?
After that show ended, that
you cold, baby?
Huh?
You cold?
A little bit.
I got the AC. I turn the AC on when we shoot because it gets hot.
Okay. Yeah, because then
the
I'm
lights
sweating.
And everything. Sorry.
Yeah. But he said that somebody told him from the Everybody Hates Chris show that he would probably never work
Really?
again when that show ended.
Well, that's fucked up for them to say.
Right.
On the other side, those child, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for kids to get work again, man.
Mm-hmm.
So they was probably just trying to keep it real with them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I want to say probably. Maybe they were trying to keep it real with them. But damn, that's crazy. So good for him.
Right? Because look at him now.
Yeah. He's up. He's up.
Emmy award-winning actor on an Emmy award-winning show.
He's out of here.
Yeah, look, it's amazing.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's they said. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
man. We have. This is one of the ways we spend time together. We watch shows together.
Yeah, we watch shows together.
I enjoy it.
It's fun.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't fall asleep. I have more energy now.
Yeah, that's right, man. Like back at your old place, you used to be out of there. Yeah. All the time. Quick.
My body was
now you're completely different now.
My body was out of whack.
Yeah, you don't fall asleep the way you used to.
Yeah.
So that's what's up,
the
man.
The fatigue has totally left.
Getting better,
Hey.
You put those things away.
Hey. Put them on the glass.
Put those things away, please. Thank you. All the people on YouTube, you can't really see because you got all black, but it's a lot of boom bapping going on over here.
Hey.
Yo, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you more.
Hey, man. It's a good time. This is a really good pod. This is making this transition, as we've said before, from Thursday to Saturday has really made a big difference in our episodes.
It's so much more fun.
We have way more fun. You know, this is way more fun than Thursdays.
My gosh.
Thursdays felt more like work. Saturdays feel like just fun.
And shout out to everyone who listens. Shout out to everyone who's commenting on the reels. Mm-hmm. Shout out to you for the reels clips because I think it's giving the pod way more exposure.
It is
by doing the reels clips. So if you've seen the reels clips, then please hop over to Where's Brunch and comment on the reels clips that you've seen. Like, comment, share.
TikTok. The TikTok has been popping. It's consistent.
So, check us out. We're on the social platforms.
And YouTube Shorts.
I
posted a short today and it blew up to almost 2,000 in like 30 minutes.
Apparently, everybody knows that I don't stand in line.
Yeah. That's the cat's out the bag.
I gotta go incognito into the movie theater so can't nobody know who I am. Man. I don't need nobody diming me out.
Shout out to Beans, man. He was chilling today.
Yeah, Beansy.
He didn't go crazy. I had to put his bed away during the show because he tries to pull his bed in here.
Sir humps a lot.
And hump it. But,
hump it.
How can people find us, man? Tell them.
You can find us on YouTube at Where's Brunch Podcast, on Instagram at Where's Brunch Podcast, and on all your streaming platforms.
And TikTok at Where's Brunch Podcast.
And TikTok at Where's Brunch Podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Check us out.
Check us out.
Like, follow, subscribe, share, all those good things. Comment. Yo, let us know.
Let us know.
Positive or negative. I love it all.
Let us know what makes you laugh. When you outburst and, scream out laughing, comment what it was that made you bust out laughing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I was on my best behavior this episode.
You think so? Oh, you had some stuff you holding
last episode, me saying what you want me to do about not standing in line apparently was like a thing. Like,
People loved it.
Yeah.
People related to that.
Yeah, who wants to stand in line?
It was fun. It's funny, man. I love it. Shit, I got your back.
I love you.
I love you too. I got your back.
Hold on. Just before we stop, somebody's having a birthday on Wednesday.
It's a birthday party. Not birthday party. Birthday coming up.
Go Brocky. It's your birthday. Go Brocky.
Chilling.
It's your birthday.
Laying low this year.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Yep.
Let me see you bumping thing. You around. Hey, shake them things, baby. Shake them things, baby. Shake them things, baby. Shake them things, baby. Pop them things, baby. Pop them things, baby. Pop the things, baby. Pop.
Yo, man, we crazy, man. What's wrong with you? Get me riled up.
But it's your birthday, so we
I'm
have
about to go
plans
take
this
my
week.
little cookie out, and my frosting on it, and have my dessert, my cheat dessert.
I guess I'll have a bite.
You have a bite too?
Yeah.
We do have plans for my birthday. We are going out to dinner. That's all. I didn't want to do a lot this year for some reason. going to this restaurant.
Tattoos on Wednesday.
We're going to get tatted up.
We're getting tatted up.
Ooh. When's the last time you've been tatted? We got to talk about that because by the time
that's the episode.
we between this episode and the next episode, we will. You know what? Let's talk about it on the next episode.
Okay.
Let's talk about it on the next episode.
Okay, that's for sure. Top
that's top topic.
Top topic.
Because we're gonna be still healing on Saturday. So
yes,
we will see y'all.
Yes, thank you so much for listening.
Appreciate everybody. Love y'all.
Love
Brunch crew.
Love, peace, and soul.
Alexa, play I Wanna Rock by Luther Campbell.
I Wanna Rock by Luke from Tidal.
Don't stop, pop that pussy, let me see you do the gram.
Like, hold up. let me get in front of you. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Oh, come on, beast. Hey. Too bad.
Trying to keep her balance.
Is that how it was?